Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here on GHC Esports at Twitch and on Facebook Live. I am Ralph Hogaboom. I'm the esports manager at Grace Harbor College, and I am joined here tonight with a couple of folks. I've got Aaron Jeffries and Steve Jeffries from Starcade out in Seabrook, which is a retro arcade. And then with me, as always, is Marcy Alstrom, our recruitment and admissions manager. And I guess I want to start off the first question by asking Marcy, we're playing Minecraft tonight, Marcy. What do you know about Minecraft?
So I know very little about Minecraft. What I do know, I learned this afternoon. From what I can see, it looks like a very geometric game. So a lot of square shapes going on. Looks pretty collaborative. I learned the word sandbox game, or phrase I should say. So it sounds like folks can just jump in and get creative, having fun together, building stuff.
Awesome. Perfect. And Steve and Aaron, I'm going to pick on you two a little bit too. So I asked you last week if you were interested in coming and moderating this, and you said yes. And then today you said, hey, listen, it's been a while since we played Minecraft. So like, what is your experience with Minecraft, you two?
Primarily, we just play with our family. So it's not that we're, building big servers or anything like that, but we do have quite a few kids. So we play with them.
Yeah. Very cool. Same with me. So I first started playing Minecraft in August, and I think June or July of 2010. So the game was still in beta, and I read an article about it, and I said, this looks like something I want to get on. And my kids were pretty young at the time, but we just jumped right in, and so much family time spent pushing around big pixelated blocks. So yeah, Minecraft and family go together.
Yeah, it's definitely a game that is good for like any age. I think our 11-year-old started playing when he was like 4 or 5, and it's easy enough for them to get. And he's so much better than us now. He has huge servers with his friends, and they build
Right.
huge elaborate stuff.
So I've run a Minecraft server myself out of my house for these entire 10 years. And I have some people, actually some of the people that are on tonight that are moderators are people that I met 10 years ago, and I still know today. And they, I put out a call and they said, sure, we'd love to come help out, help, build the city. This sounds great. I can tell you that there's one guy that I'm a big fan of. He's actually a priest in Pittsburgh, and he comes on the Minecraft server, and I can always tell when he's been there because I'm like, what, that gigantic cathedral wasn't there 3 days ago? Oh, right, my friend Hammer has been here. Yes, because everywhere he goes, he leaves giant cathedrals. I do want to talk a little bit later on tonight about a couple of things. I want to tell people about the esports equipment that we're going to have in our arena that we're building. And I definitely want to talk about the Smash event. I think I'm going to save the equipment for a little bit later on. For right now, I want to tell people we do this every Thursday. We do our Thursday night gaming. We pick a different game every week, and we just get people together because this is an unprecedented time, and we want to connect with folks. And we know that there's gamers out there, so let's get together and play games together. Next week is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. If you know what that game is, you know what I'm talking about. We have just 8 spots for a 1v1 bracket. We're going to be spending 2 hours doing this, and I'm really lucky. My friend Ryan Jarbo is he's almost a professional caster in Smash. He's down in Centralia, but he is known throughout Washington. He is when travel restrictions aren't around, he is on the road every month, going to different local area networking events, doing Smash grassroots. Smash is a very grassroots community, very passionate community, and he's agreed to spend next week with us casting these games. And Jarbo's great because he sounds a little bit like an old school auctioneer as he's calling the moves, and I'm like, I caught maybe 20% of that. So I'm super excited to have Jarbo. And we'll put a little bit more information out later on, maybe down in the chat. We can post some information. Hey, Richard 1414, I see you there on Twitch. Peninsula College, you're looking for Jarbo's gamer tag. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but I can look it up. So just for people on Facebook Live and on Twitch, we are broadcasting on 2 platforms. I can tell you that we see your comments, so now is a perfect time to say hello. Honestly, I got to tell you, I'm surprised Alexa Blake hasn't popped in yet. She's pretty much my favorite commenter. She's always got kind words for us. So, looking for some comments here. Yeah, Peninsula College. I'm guessing this is Coach Charlie. I can find his gamer tag. He is crazy good. So without further ado, though, I think I just want to jump into the match. Not match. Sorry. I'm in competitive mindset mode. Let's jump into Minecraft and take a look. And Marcy, I look forward to seeing what you're going to think about this. So I can see from my Minecraft client here, just pointed at minecraft.ghc.edu. Let's see how many people are in there right now. Oh, it's taking too long to refresh. I'm just going to jump in. Or am I? So this is another thing that's worth saying. I have had what seem like some power blips here at my house. If the stream goes down, it's probably because we lost power at some point. I will bring it back up as soon as I get my power restored, but there's a chance that we will lose our power and lose our stream tonight. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I could use some good luck vibes in the chat there on Twitch and on Facebook. So this is our world. I think we have a couple folks, or at least we have somebody from Peninsula. Yard should be here. Who is...
That's me.
Hey, there's Yard. So this is our world in Minecraft. It's on a plane right now. The goal here tonight, folks, is to build a city, and we've already got some people started over here. So I'm just going to zoom over and check this out. This is our Spleef Arena. I think I should still be...
It definitely looks like
There we
a
go.
Quidditch arena.
Yeah, they went with a round approach. That's looking pretty good. It does look like a Quidditch arena.
Yeah, I appreciate
It's called
that.
the pitch, right?
In Quidditch, I mean, every game's got its different rules, right? I like the attention to detail on the lights. That's some nice stuff. That's going to be pretty good. So I don't have my on-screen display up. How many people do we have on the server so far? Are we at 10?
Let me see.
I read 12, if I counted right.
Cool.
Yeah, 12.
Well, this looks like a pretty nice area. Marcy, I definitely want to get you in playing Minecraft. I think you would have a great time.
I think I would too. Before we start exploring, Ralph, I can see actually 2 mirror images of the screens. Is there a way for us to make it a little bigger?
Yeah, there is. I think I see what you're talking about. And that might help
Awesome.
you
Yes.
maybe
I
see what's
can
going
see
on a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so there we go. Some helpful message there from one of the moderators, the demo. Okay, so these chests represent building materials, things that you can use to, interact with the world. So I'm just going to grab some stuff and start building. Suggestions? What do we need?
Well, going off the list here, I mean, I'm not sure how in depth you're wanting to go with that.
Yeah, me either.
A theme. Feels like we're in a medieval dungeon, and I saw a guy that looked like a knight in armor.
That's me.
So is that like a theme, or is this gonna maybe? But then we have the Quidditch pitch out back. Like it feels like we could have a bunch of different genres.
I'm expecting some chaos. I mean, in terms of like a stylistic collision, what do these buildings look like? Yeah, I'm expecting chaos. Looks like we got Richard in chat is putting in a request for Marcy's headband. Sorry, headphones. Saying he'd be a lot cooler, a lot more legit if he had your headphones.
think I'm going to build
For
a
them.
farm. I just don't know where.
Well, I'm gonna clear out some of these trees.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they gotta go. Behold, Steven is here. Are there dirt blocks? There we go. There's some dirt blocks. You know what? Right there.
That is quite the dramatic entrance.
It is. I mean, it's got style. I like it.
I'm just imagining, like, now that I kind of see how big and yet intimate this space is, like, you could either spend 2 hours, like, really building a huge, elaborate setup, or you could spend 2 hours, like, just doing landscaping.
Yeah.
I
So-
usually get caught landscaping or digging.
Making a moat or something.
We got trouble.
Oh, what is trouble? Who's this guy?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna leave a hole. All right.
Oh, I got it.
That is a creeper, Marcy. They are. They sneak up on you. Nice. Thank you so much. They sneak up on you and they explode when they get too close.
The strategy for dealing with creepers is to hit them and walk back because they're slow, and if you stay too close, they explode. But normally you can hit them, step back, they'll puff up like they're going to explode, but they won't. You just keep backstepping.
Yep.
Do all the creepers have the same reaction?
Yes.
So this game is super fun in part because when there's no instructions, you start playing it, you're just here in a world that you start interacting with. So if you're brand new to the game, you're like, oh, this is great. The sun is out, the grass is green. You know, I can get wood from trees. I can do whatever I need. And then night comes, and when night falls, zombies come out, giant spiders come out. Things get scary. Those creepers, skeletons, right? All these things come out and they immediately try to kill you. And then,
Oh my God.
so you have a panicked night where usually you've built yourself some sort of a dirt shack to sleep in for protection. And then the sun comes out again and they die or they go away and you're like, okay, well now I have a day to prepare because night's coming again soon. And it's just such a wonderful mix of the sort of, you know, beautiful open nature. Speaking of night, we should probably be
Quickly,
putting torches up.
We need to light up the area around spawn so we
Yeah,
don't
we do.
get ganked.
Some a space where they can't get out of, or did they just dig themselves out?
You can dig yourself back out. A lot of people, I mean, earlier days, you dug a hole in the ground and just covered yourself back over.
Mm-hmm. So as we get more developed, we will probably replace these torches with, you know, proper lighting. But while we're trying to build and protect ourselves, this will help.
I'm very curious about the society that's building the space. Like, is it like a colony? Are we like a free republic? Is there a tyrant in our midst that we don't know about yet?
I think we get to find out.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, exactly right there.
So I'm not going over there. Under our stadium, there is a petri dish of nope. A bunch of monsters spawned because there's no light.
Oh, nice. I'll get there.
Actually, I'm gonna go back, build myself a sword, get some food, and start farming experience.
Nice. Do it.
There's magic in Minecraft. You can build enchanting tables and imbue magic into your equipment and weapons and armor to make them more efficient and stuff. Make a couple of things.
I'm getting some lights up over here.
Anybody got a sword? I could use some help.
Where are you?
I am over by a couple of creepers.
Can you
So
hit
just
Okay.
a
head to the creepers and then turn left.
So I'm just gonna take a bunch of diamonds, make myself some gear, and
Start doing
fighting
cleanup.
mobs.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will take on the job of professional witcher / monster hunter, whatever you'd like to call it.
I'm gonna go with Witcher.
Just don't throw coins at me. I don't think I'm prepared to deal with that today.
No. I'm gonna sing songs and follow you around.
Even better.
I haven't
Yeah,
played with baby zombies before.
Oh, baby zombies are.
They're really
Run.
sweet. Just
No,
kidding.
they're terrible.
Yeah, they're
Well,
terrible.
Run. There was a Minecraft player who had a hardcore world, hardcore being the game mode where if you die, it deletes your world, running for 5 years, and it all ended because of a baby zombie.
Oh, that is a tragedy.
They're fast, they have
just
small
hear it.
hitboxes. Okay, Ralph, keep leading those creepers. I'm heading your way.
Okay.
Just jump down towards where I am. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I
make it.
see
Okay.
A witch off in the distance. That's gonna be trouble.
There are so
Oh,
many
geez.
skeletons out here.
Yeah, maybe we should turn mobs off because it's gonna be really hard to actually get our goal done. What is that? There must be a command for.
You can turn it to peaceful.
What is the
No, I
game mode
think-
command for that?
And
And we're on Spigot if
I
that
think
matters.
it's difficulty or game mode. I don't remember. But personally, I think having mobs adds a nice element of challenge because you'll reach a point where we all have houses and beds and stuff, and we can skip the nighttime, or we all have gear and it becomes more manageable.
Right. Well, and maybe we'll get the area lit up. I could be convinced to leave the mobs. It does add a little bit more challenge. Hey, zombie, have a torch.
Oh, I forgot phantoms are a thing. We're gonna have to all get beds and eventually start sleeping, or we're gonna have to deal with phantoms who swoop down and
Right.
attack incessantly.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. It's been a while, like since we played that stuff.
The worst mob in Minecraft.
Hey, I've got some skeletons for you, Aaron. I brought them over to say hello. Thank you.
You're all
Was that somebody becoming visible, or was that... Oh. That's somebody not
That was
living.
me failing to kill a creeper.
Is it snow over here? Or is that sand?
That was sand. And there's a bunny. Hey, bunny, I would love to stay and chat, but I got to continue to run and lay down torches.
This is a big place.
I think the default Minecraft world that you make is 4 times larger than Earth. I'm getting shot at. Hey, fellas, I'm just going to pass through. Don't mind me.
Depending on where you're at, I can come play bodyguard.
I'm doing all right, just laying torches. Hopefully the work that I'm doing now will mean that tomorrow we have a slightly easier time. Although I do appreciate all of the personal security that I'm being offered.
Yeah, I have a shield, which means I'm much better equipped to deal with skeletons because I can
Block those
completely
arrows.
invalidate their only source of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody died.
That would be me.
I'm going to stand right next to your pile of stuff so it doesn't despawn.
All right, thank you. I'm on my way.
Do you have a certain number of lives, or
I've let's see, can somebody help me out? I found a couple friends.
You go back to, you lose all your experience and start over at level 1 when you die.
The experience
What
is
movie is
useful,
that?
Marcy, if you're doing the magic part. So you can, let's say you have you've built yourself an axe or a sword. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender to Sweet Darkness.
I don't know where I died at.
If you build yourself a really nice sword or a shield or something, you can take it to an enchanting table and you can give it bonuses that you can use. You can buff that thing so that it works better, or it sets people on fire when you cut them with the sword. Or in the case of like a pick, it will dig better if you found like a diamond deep in you're doing some mining. I mean, mining is a big part of Minecraft, hence the name, right? Where instead of just giving you one diamond, it would give you a whole bunch. I see that Alexa has joined us in chat. Hey Alexa, how is it going? I had hoped to get Alexa in here playing tonight, but we couldn't make it for this time. So if any of you folks are GHC students or not, if you want to join us here, we're here to be playing games with you. This is you are our gaming community, and we want to hang out. We want to play games, and hopefully not get constantly killed by creepers. But
That's why I'm here.
it happens, right? That's why we've got some other people there to help us out. Oh, I see, Alexa. You're hassling me about not finding good enough cover. I see. I'm doing my best. All right. Oh yeah, the spawn area is different.
Sun's
see what
coming
you
up.
mean.
We should be done dealing with these monsters soon. Oh boy, someone's.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a look around and give people a little bit of a spectator mode here. We can kind of see the work that we've done. Marcy, do you see the torches that we've laid down during the night?
Yeah.
So we covered a fair bit of ground. The arena's looking pretty nice. Yeah, big square clouds. That is definitely a Quidditch arena.
We seem to have staved off the monster assault for the night. Great success.
Huh.
Effort, right?
Flaming arrow there in the
Doing
back. What's that?
The had to be an organized effort, right?
What's that? The arena?
Yeah. And what did one person build this, or did multiple people?
No, it looks like multiple people. Hey, Yard Yam, if you want to TP to me, I've got some creepers in the Spleef arena you could take care of.
Can I do that?
You should be able to TPA.
Just...
There you go. All right, so the arena's looking pretty good. Obviously, we'll need a way to get up here. But I think I want to start maybe laying down some pathways.
Ooh, I have an idea. So if you take the stands and you make the struts that they're standing on fully enclosed columns, you can make spiral staircases up the wall and people can get in that way.
That's not a bad idea. I do think I want to start building a thing, though.
I guess I've now become the steward of the Spleef arena because I have no way to get down.
You can TPA to me. I'm down on the ground. All right, so
I'm gonna go build us a some sort of wizard's tower to store the maxed out enchanting table I plan on constructing. Because you can take bookshelves, and if you organize them in a specific way around an enchanting table, you can get better enchantments out of the enchanting table.
yes.
So... Also, somewhere near spawn, if we could get a little enclosed spot with a block of lava for trash disposal.
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Over it.
What kind of trash is generated in Minecraft?
There's a lot of blocks that don't really get used. Like when you're terraforming, you're gonna dig up thousands of blocks of dirt, and we're really not gonna need thousands of blocks of dirt.
Zero.
And there's not much, and if you're creative, you can find a use for everything. But what it's really about is making space in the inventory, because
Yeah.
I have 36 spots in my inventory, and if I have one with a shovel and 35 are dirt, I want a quick way to get rid of them. And by removing them from my inventory and throwing them into the lava, they are deleted. The blocks are destroyed, so they don't take up space and memory just floating on the ground, and they're out of the way.
So one of the folks watching us on Facebook right now is Kelly is asking who made the arena. Kelly, that's mostly Maxamalia, I think, mostly his work. Oh, goodness. Everything okay?
One moment.
That doesn't sound good. Mostly Maxamalia, and then a couple of other folks. Try 3 times. I think a huge bird was also participating. Snowy Feather was there. Snowy Feather I've known for a couple of years. She is a good friend. Who else? Am I missing somebody? I think those are the... Oh, Sodemo. Sodemo, also somebody who's been... somebody I've known in Minecraft for a really long time. Really good builder. So those are the folks, Kelly, that worked together to build that arena. The Quidditch arena, which I hope our VP is of Student Services is watching the Quidditch arena. She's a big Harry Potter fan. She's also the executive sponsor for the esports team, and she's gonna appreciate that. So get some birch here.
Let's see how this trash can is made with the lava.
Is somebody making that?
I don't know how. I could.
I don't know if you can. I think I might have lava turned
see.
off. Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
I have it disabled. Let me see if I can put you in creative mode. Oh, awesome, Vision. Yes, bring it on. Bring on a clock tower.
Bring on what?
The Vision X, who's actually somebody who I connected with after our Rocket League event last week. He's a Rocket League player, and so of course we're going to talk about that. I'm a huge Rocket League fan. So we connected and talked a little bit. He's a streamer. He's here local in Aberdeen. He streams a lot of games. Pretty active. He's a rep for a company I think called Sandbox.game. That are building a Minecraft-esque game that is pretty extendable. Some cool stuff. So, just another person who's a part of our community here in Grace Harbor, part of our gaming community. Yeah, it's super cool.
And I am so terribly sorry about that horrific screeching. One of my neighbors, I live at the Peninsula College dorms. One of my neighbors was cooking and set fire to something.
Gotcha. So it wasn't me that burned something. That's great. That's what I was looking for. That's normally my kind of move.
Looks like XD has got a pretty good foundation going for something over here.
Greasy Goose 18 says another harbor I do plays Rocket League. I'm guessing that's Grease. So Grease is one of our welding students, Marcy. I don't know if you've had a chance to meet him yet, but he's a current student, and he plays Rocket League pretty well, actually. We've got in a couple of matches this past, I would say, over the last 7 days. And the man knows how to drive a car and hit a ball. Good stuff.
I don't know if I have. Is Grease his gaming name?
I hope so. I mean,
Yeah.
coming from somebody whose first name is Ralph, Grease, I hope that's not your maiden name. Yeah, he says that's me. So TJM Gaming, TMJ
I'm not
Gaming, saying hello in the chat. Hey, TJMG Gaming. And Jennifer is saying that she's the Quidditch pro. Get yourself a Minecraft account, hop in here and prove it, Jen. That's what we want to see. It looks like I'm getting a little bit of internet connectivity issues. I sure hope that goes away. You're all still with me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Phew. All right. I got to get my butt back to work building this thing.
All right, so Ralph's building something. Got Vision doing a clock tower. Who's this over here? Steve, are you building something?
I have not started yet, but I'm going to.
I gotta be honest, I'm horrible at building things. I have to Google how to build things. I'm the type of person who plays with Legos and I can only follow the directions, so I'm not the special.
Gotcha.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, I can follow plans, but I'm just not the kind of like, I'm gonna build this elaborate city and come up with it myself.
Well, you can also keep an eye on our the chest supplies, and I think you're in creative mode now, so you can be refilling those chests if stuff starts running low, the raw materials that people are using.
That's a very good idea.
Yes, I'll have you know that when given uninhibited access to unlimited building materials, I burn through them like crazy.
That's my kind of guy. Yeah, I usually wind up, I make 2 or 3 chests, double chests that are full of cobblestone, which then I smelt to regular stone, and then I say, you know what, I need a lava garbage bin to get rid of this, because it's just too much stone.
Yes, I'm also waiting for that lava garbage bin, because I'm going to need it.
It's not coming. I think the World Guard config, I did not set this server up thinking about lava and fire, so it's set on the default for preventing those things, mostly for grief protection. I'm sure there's a pretty easy command to disable it, but it's probably not going to happen during tonight. So.
Oh, so it prevents lava spawns at all?
It does. Same thing with lighters, flint and steel.
Interesting. I will keep
That you're using right now, Ralph.
Hmm?
Is this wood?
Yes, I am using birch planks to build the flooring in what's going to be a somewhat circular place. I'm actually not sure what kind of building I want, but I do know that I want an inverted roof. So one of the things that I really like in downtown Aberdeen, is that Twin Star Banking Center, the one that has the roof that goes like this. And I was driving by probably like 2 months ago, and I was like, I kind of want to build that in Minecraft. I kind of want to see it. And so that's probably what I'm going to wind up doing. It's not going to say, it's not a branded thing. I just like that architecture choice, that design. I'm not trying to build a bank.
Well, if we're building a city, we're going to need a bank.
That's true. Gringotts actually would be, if we want to make Jennifer happy, Gringotts would be a pretty good choice. I actually think I'm going to take a moment here, and for folks that are watching online, Richard says he's hearing a challenge for Jennifer. TJMG Gaming, no one ever gets my name right. All right, you gotta spell it out for me. Like, how am I supposed to pronounce it? You gotta help me out here. Greasy Goose says mostly his online persona. So he didn't deny that his name isn't Grease. His name could be Grease. I don't think it is, but that's what he's saying. Just to get you all updated on where chat is at. Okay, so for folks that are watching us on Facebook Live and on Twitch, this here is the map for the area that we're mostly building in. So this is the circle section that I've started working on. Looks like XD or DQ rather over here is starting to build something. Looks like some terraforming going on with the land. We got somebody over here building a circle. I think that might be Steve's start of something. And then our Quidditch arena is coming in really, really nice. Looks like Heresy and Goose. Oh, there's Heresy Hammer, my friend from Pittsburgh, starting to build something over there. This is looking good.
Is it a cathedral?
Heresy.
It's probably a cathedral.
That's heresy.
Right, it totally is. And I'm getting hit by something. Oh, because it's nighttime.
Phantoms.
Gotcha. You know what? I'm just gonna cheat.
You could.
Very nice.
Hacks.
What?
Hacks.
Here.
Yeah. So that right there, Marcy, is the result if you don't sleep. You will get chased by these demonic creatures that will hunt you until you die. It forces you to rest, build a bed, and actually spend the night sleeping. And so the game is punishing me because I didn't go to sleep. Oh, shoot, I didn't switch the scene to show you what I was talking about.
Okay, so since we can't do
little
lava,
bit.
I made some chests up near the crafting that are trash cans.
Awesome.
Thank you. Mods, can we get a chest full of scaffolding, please? That would be hugely helpful.
Yeah, I can do that.
Scaffolding is awesome for vertical builds. I rarely work without it.
I'm
Going
gonna.
on over here now.
This is an apartment complex. Oh,
Oh, speaking of apartment complexes, in a couple of days here on May 11th, I'm going to be doing a stream sponsored by the dorms I live in, where we're going to be building those dorms in Minecraft.
oh, that's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
Are you guys doing that on the Peninsula College Twitch channel?
I don't. Well, I won't be streaming it on the channel because
Gotcha.
that's the college's Twitch channel. But I have worked with management there before, and I'm sort of the de facto on-site resident streamer.
Gotcha.
Just gonna wait on that scaffolding so I can go build my tower of mighty evil.
All right, I need to get. Hmm. You know, I think these flowers are going to come in handy because I'm going to want some flowers around my not quite a credit union, whatever it is I'm building. So I will tell you another thing that's great about this game is horses. The whole process of taming horses and getting a saddle and having a horse, and then you can actually craft a name tag and name your horse. You can have horses, you can have pet dogs, you can have pet cats, and those I mean, so what I end up building these days is hey DQ. What I end up building mostly these days is really tiny homes. Just one room for a bed and a couple of things that bare minimum I need to survive. A garden to keep myself alive, and then I usually just walk around with my dog. Somebody's got
So
fireworks.
it's kind of like harbor life. Then.
Yeah, it's very much like that. Took me a second. I think I want to go brick. Who's got all the fireworks? Damn. So, Marcy, normally I let you take a little bit of time and talk about some of our remote services and things we've got going on campus. Even though we are here to play a game together, it's not a bad opportunity to share a little bit. I think the Zoom virtual rooms in particular are pretty cool. So if you don't mind just spending, 5 minutes sharing a little bit about that, I think that could be useful information for people.
Too.
Oh,
It's
I
not
lost.
picking up at the moment, though.
There we
Can
go.
you hear-
Gotcha. Gotcha now. Yeah, we lost you for a second. No? No, we're losing you.
To be going in and out.
Yeah, do you want to drop out of the Discord call and then come back in? That might help.
I'll be back in just a second.
You got it.
Okay, scaffolding box is full.
Thank you very much. That is much appreciated.
You're most welcome.
Sound coming through.
Oh, I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me now?
Yeah. Nope.
Strange.
Yeah, it's like you're cutting in and out. Hmm. I'm not sure what to tell you regarding the sound. Well, there was a little something.
Can you hear me without the headset?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Great. I wonder if it was just a problem with my head. So I heard what you asked, though, when you mentioned the virtual assistance lobbies. I'd be happy to talk about that for a few minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so right now Grace Harbor College is in remote operations, and what that means is that the college is still up and running, classes are going, just most of our staff people aren't physically at the campus. So there's lots of different ways that students can get connected to Grace Harbor College. Some of the most easy and convenient ways are the same ways that students have gotten connected in the past via email and phone. So if any students are interested in getting started through the admissions process, you can email admissions@ghc.edu. If you have staff people or maybe offices that you're used to being in contact with through email, those emails are being checked regularly. So feel free to drop us a line or even give us a call. A lot of staff people are monitoring either their personal lines or their office, like central office numbers from their homes. So if a student does call or a prospect does call, please be sure to leave a voicemail with your name and a phone number where we can return your call, because it's difficult just to see a missed call from when you're working remotely. My favorite way to get connected to the college, though, is to visit the virtual assistance lobbies. And so our virtual assistance lobbies are essentially just Zoom lobbies. Zoom is a platform where you can do a phone conference call, or a video chat. And the best way and the easiest way to get connected is just to go to ghc.edu. And then at the top of the webpage, there's a big red button that says Get Virtual Assistance. And when you click on that button, it brings you to a web page that essentially like walking into the hub. So if you've been to Grace Harbor College campus before, you've been to the hub, the Hilliard Union building, that's where the Welcome Center is, the Student Support Center, the bookstore, Student Life, the Diversity and Equity Center. So all of those offices and several more, including TRIA, Workforce Funding, the Financial Aid Office, we have lobbies set up in that website. You can see when you visit the website, just a click of a button, and you can visit the same staff people that are normally working in the offices. So that's a really great way to get connected with the college. What I've been telling folks is there's really no question too big or too small into the virtual assistance lobbies. Even if you're not sure if you're in the right place, just stop in and ask us a question. We're more than happy to help. We want to make it as easy as possible for folks to get connected and get their questions answered. So even if we're not really sure the answer, come and ask us, and we will find out the best place to go and the best person to talk to find out how we can help you get started or get your questions answered.
Have you? How much time are you spending in? Oh goodness, I'm getting a lot of feedback from your mic now that you're headset free.
Okay, let me try it again.
See if we can get you back in there. Testing, testing.
Is it working a little bit? Most of the way?
Yep, it's coming through really well for me now.
I did sticky keys too.
Yeah, it was worth it.
That's something I need to permanently disable, because spam crouching is a very common non-verbal greeting in Minecraft.
It is.
And I always enable sticky keys.
So what he's talking about, Marcy, is when you see somebody else, it's pretty common to do this crouch move as a way of saying hello, and so you do that a lot, but it does turn on an accessibility feature in Minecraft, or in Windows. So saying hello, you'll hear a bloop, and then a thing will come up that says, "Do you want to enable sticky keys?"
And it'll bump you right out of your window. See if
yes,
you.
It will.
I think you can see me up there in the air. I'm looking at the right person.
Oh, I'm not up there in the air. I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That was me.
Yeah. So there's a greeting.
Now that I've disabled sticky keys, I can just start spam crouching.
Mission accomplished.
When you were talking about the Grace Harbor College, you mentioned the hub, the Union building, and that reminded me of a very funny story. So obviously I'm a Peninsula College student, and we have on our campus the Pirate Union building, shorthand pub.
Nice.
And when I started going to the college, and I moved out on my own. I would call my mom every once in a while because I love my mom and I want to talk to my mom.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing? What are you up to? I was like, oh, nothing much. I'm just hanging out at the pub. And there was a pause. Like,
right.
you're not 21. Like, I don't have to be. I'm here.
Honestly, it sounds like you never explained it to her.
And well, I didn't even realize. It took me a second to, oh, she thinks I'm hanging out in pubs now.
Right.
And I've
Update.
been with Peninsula College for a couple of years now, and she's never let me hear the end of it.
Nice.
Definitely learning acronyms has been a learning curve for me. Wait, I saw a horse back there.
We should go look at a couple horses because they are around.
So are the horses wild until you tame them?
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
I'm not seeing them now. I see some pumpkins. You can tell they're pumpkins because of how round they are. That was a joke.
Pretty close to the structure you were building.
Hmm?
The horse is close to the structure you were building.
Oh, did I zoom past it?
Well, there are horses everywhere in this field. This is a biome they spawn pretty commonly in, if I recall correctly.
Not seeing any. Am I bad? This?
Left.
Kind of bad.
If you
Oh,
come
there we go.
over to where I'm building my tower, I see one. It's just right outside.
Ah, he's beautiful. Majestic.
Very majestic. And they can rear back too. I mean, I have to tell you, my favorite animal animation in Minecraft is if you have a dog and the dog gets wet when it comes out of the water, it shakes its fur, and it's this big blocky dog
Yes.
shaking its fur, and it is literally the most adorable thing that has ever been invented in video games.
He speaks the truth.
It's pretty great.
Spawn. Someone have to build a pet store? Where do these dogs come from?
You
So-
find dogs in the wild.
Wild.
You feed them bones until they decide that they like you.
Beautiful. Are you in Windows, Ralph? What are these?
Yeah, I'm
Clear
placing
blocks.
glass. Not entirely convinced this is the way I want to go with this. I'm sort of just winging it. I know I'm going to need some windows, and so I'm going to start with this, but I may end up clearing it and going with a different kind of scenario entirely. But we'll see. I probably should be going a little faster.
I may have gotten some eggs out and
Oh,
spawning
there's a
random
cat!
animals.
Nice.
I haven't played in a while, so I'm like, oh look, I can make polar bears.
Oh, polar bears are so much fun.
I am going to mute for a minute. I will be right back.
All right.
Oh, so Ralph, I have a question. When this little, what is this screen called? This is your,
This right here?
yeah, it's
This
not
is-
like your backpack or your tool belt or your.
No,
what
it's
is this?
called a crafting screen. So this is a workbench that you use to build different blocks, to create different things. So
I was wondering what the. You said a workbench? I was wondering what that was.
yep, crafting bench or workbench. I think that the probably kind of the core. You always see the grass block in Minecraft as the emblem, and that is sort of the core thing that people use. The main tool they interact with is that crafting bench. Oh, Aaron spawned a cat. You can hear it. Now I got to go find the kitty.
I know
Getting
it
of a
wasn't
well?
on the list, but I made dolphins, so I'm gonna make an aquarium.
Nice. Do it. It needs to be on the list.
Can you was list someone slide on before?
You're clipping out again. Can you move your mic maybe like right to the side of your mouth, Marcy? I wonder if it's, doing an auto quiet and
Can you better?
oh, you're still cutting out.
Mm. I've been all. Hmm.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that is the strangest thing. We're getting very little of your audio. Just every once in a while, a little piece comes through.
you can.
No, just a little clip.
Huh, I wonder why that is.
So in your Discord, if you could switch your microphone to being your laptop microphone and leave the speaker to be your headset, you can keep the headset on and use the laptop mic. Seemed like the laptop mic was working better earlier. That might be a better choice for you for audio. So if you go into the Discord settings, it's that little gear on the bottom left-hand side. And in there,
Okay.
about halfway down, it'll be voice and video. And that's where you can set your input device, which should be your laptop mic, not your USB headset. And then the output device, just leave that as your USB headset and see if that improves.
Is that better?
That sounds better. I heard everything you said.
Is it better? Okay. Let me.
Oh, I said
So-
that, but then you clipped out again a little. Just
Okay.
talk for a few minutes.
Okay, so I have my input at, wait, the input should be the microphone, or the input should be the default?
I would say put input to be your laptop microphone, the thing other than the
Okay.
USB headset.
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it sounds a little tinnier, but definitely getting a better audio signal from you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
And
Cool.
you know, you and I
Sometimes it's
can work on
worthwhile.
this before we do next week's Super Smash Brothers event. Make sure we get you a good clear audio signal. So
Okay.
what were you
Cool.
saying, Marcy?
I don't remember. Does anyone
you
else
like
remember
that?
what I was saying?
You were asking where the list of what we were going to build is, and it's
Right.
in the Discord chat and it's under the Minecraft section.
Okay, so did you guys decide on that ahead of time? Or is it like something that comes standard?
It's something that I decided on based on what I like to see.
Mm-hmm.
I just picked it. So I thought these are the things I want to see in a city, and it's just a challenge to the community. Can we do this? And
Nice.
speaking of community, for folks that aren't a part of our Discord community yet, Discord is chat for gamers. It's a free application. You create an account, is absolutely free, and we are at ghc.edu/Discord. We would love to have you here. People on our Discord are the first ones who find out about upcoming games, events that we have, things that we're doing that you can be a part of, and where we want you to be a part of with us. It happens in Discord first. So if you have not yet joined our Discord, we'd love to have you there. ghc.edu/Discord. So I'm showing folks now a current map of our area. It looks like we're still pretty spread out. So we are coming up on 7 o'clock. We have the arena. We've got the start of a couple of other buildings. I think we need to put the pedal to the metal. We need to get moving a little bit quicker if we're going to have our city ready in time.
How long are we going for tonight?
I'm willing to leave the server up a little bit later. I am definitely done at 8, but I can leave the server running for a while if we've got more stuff to build.
Building a city in one night is pretty difficult, but I think we can make some real solid progress.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, I know it's ambitious, but
I have like.
I like being ambitious. Oh, Marcy, we can hear you. Your mic, because it's a different mic, so you have to mute within Discord.
How do I mute this?
So in Discord, down on the bottom left, there's an icon for the headphones and an icon for the mic. If you click that mic icon, you'll mute from Discord.
Oh, flying horse.
Yeah, and now you're muted. You're good. So wait, did you say flying horse?
Someone was leading a horse through the air on my screen.
I see it.
Just checking our chat here. People are being quiet on Twitch, and I see people quiet on Facebook. I mean, I do see Kelly teasing me about Rocket League, but that's pretty much par for the course. I need some bricks.
Somehow one of my dolphins disappeared.
Dolphins.
Yeah, where are you storing them without an aquarium?
If you say in the freezer,
they-
I'm gonna be very sad.
Are they in trunks?
No, they're just in a pool of water. I'm gonna build them an aquarium.
All right.
What's up with this horse in the air?
That's what I was
Is it
saying.
donkey?
Yeah, Snowy's just stringing it along.
Hmm.
I shook my head very strongly at her.
Hmm.
That'd be nice
Welcome
to
to
the
Minecraft,
donkeys.
where you can do literally anything.
All right.
Who I almost just fell off.
We do have the mods do have heal. So if you are running low and you don't want to respawn, you can put a shout out for a heal, or I can heal you as well. So
There was a
Marcy,
horse in my pool for a minute.
uh-oh. I am looking forward to seeing this aquarium.
I am too.
Remember which one of these chests, Marcy, had the glass? It was further on down, right?
No, I do not remember.
Oh, I see. They've coded it in front. So the block that you see in front is what's inside the chest.
Oh, nice. That's
Smart.
convenient.
Yeah.
Did you do that, Aaron?
I did not.
Hello?
Howdy, howdy. Who's this?
It is I, DQ.
Hey, DQ. How's it going, man?
Hey.
Pretty good. So is this for everyone or just the mods and the higher level in terms of status people?
Primarily, it's for folks that are doing the stream. So
Oh,
primarily the 4 people that are on camera, mostly because people that are watching the stream either on Twitch or on Facebook Live, when they see the disembodied voice, it's a little bit harder to follow who it's from.
that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, it's just mostly for us coordinating. I would say if you want to hang out in voice chat and, just for the most part, keep muted. That way you can keep tabs
yeah.
on what we're talking about and sort of how the overall build is going.
I'm
Not a
fine
bad
with that.
idea to hang out.
Okay. Well, I'll stay and listen.
Cool. And what are you working on, DQ? What are you building?
Stay tuned. You will
Really?
see.
I want to see. I just sent you a TPA.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna mute myself, and hopefully, if I have any questions about anything, I'll get on and ask you.
Cool. Looks like he's not accepting my TPA. That's fine. I can live. I will be curious to see what he builds, though.
So, along with Thursday night gaming, we have a few other events that are scheduled for the month of May. Do I have a few minutes to talk about that, Ralph?
Absolutely.
Cool, I'd love to. So, you were asking me earlier the best way to get connected with the college. Like I said, the virtual assistance lobbies is a really great way to do that. But I know that there's a lot of folks that are gearing up, really thinking about the next academic year already. The 2020-2021 year. Maybe you're a high school student that's getting ready to graduate. Maybe you're someone that's looking for just a change, either in career or, maybe you're just looking to brush up on some classes and maybe finish a degree that you started. And we have a number of events lined up in the month of May. They're virtual events. They're all going to be hosted through Zoom. but they're free and open to the public. And the best way to find out about those events are to go to the GHC Facebook page. So just go to Grays Harbor College. It's at GH College WA if you're on Facebook, and go to our events page. Next week we'll have, let's see, how many events do we have next week? 3 events next week. We have a virtual open house on May 4th. On May 5th, we're going to have an event for high school seniors, the class of 2020, or talk about planning your pathway and funding your future. So what are the next steps you need to take in order to be ready to start college after high school, and in order to be able to get your financial aid in order. On May 6th, we're going to have an event that's all about Career Coach, which is a software that Grays Harbor College has. It's available to anyone that wants to stop in and use it. It's a really cool way to explore what in-demand careers exist in Washington State, and then what academic programs Grays Harbor College has that will help to lead you to those careers. So on May 6th, we'll spend some time using a Career Coach and exploring that tool, which will be pretty fun. And then, of course, on the 7th, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And then on Friday, May 8th, we have a Running Start info session with our Running Start coordinator, Lori Christmas, and myself. I want to say also it's important to note that all of those events will have Spanish translation available. So if you or a family member would like to attend and Spanish is the preferred language, please feel free to come. I speak Spanish, and we'll maybe have a few other folks in those events that also speak Spanish. So they're accessible for everyone. We're really excited about them.
That's
and
awesome.
Again, you can find all those events on the Grays Harbor College Facebook page under events, or you can go to ghc.edu and look up the campus calendar.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So those events are going to be next week, but we're actually hosting all of those events multiple times over the month of May. So if next week doesn't work for you, just look a little further down the line and see an event that does.
The career planner software, I had not heard of that. That's something new we're doing?
Yeah. It's actually, we got access to it through the Workforce Funding and Support Office. If you're a Grays Harbor College student, I think that there's more function that you can get out of the tool. You can create an account. It has a resume builder, which is really cool. But you also don't have to create an account to use it. So if folks want to try it out for themselves before the event, you can just go to ghc.edu and then type in Career Coach into the search bar. It's the first link that comes up. One of the things that I love most about that tool is it has a questionnaire where you can either do a long form, 60 questions, or the short form, which is just 6. It essentially asks you a few different questions about, what your strengths are, what you like to do. And based on that, it's almost like a career inventory assessment. It will tell you what are the industries that you would likely either be most successful in or enjoy the most. So for me, it doesn't matter if I take the short questionnaire or the long one. I always end up with training and as education as the career industry that I would, be good at. And lo and behold, that's
Here you are.
Exactly, here I am. But it's cool. So it will show you then all the different academic programs at Grays Harbor College that can help you pursue that career. So for training and education, for example, the number one, really there's 2 top spots. The Associate of Arts Direct Transfer Agreement, that's for somebody that really wants to get their foundation of their education at GHC and then maybe go on to get a bachelor's in teaching at a university, or maybe even go on to earn their bachelor's in teacher education at Grays Harbor College, which is a really cool program that we have. And we also have our Associate of Applied Science and Native Pathways program. And I'm sorry, I think I said Associate of Applied Science for Native Pathways. That's not what it is. It's just Associate of Arts degree for Native Pathways. And we also have an Associate of Applied Science degree for early childhood education. So those are our 3 really education-based degrees that we have at Grays Harbor College. But let's say that healthcare is the industry that you're going to be most strong in. It will list out all the different health-related programs that we have at GHC. It's a really cool program.
So Kelly from Twitch is asking, how long is the open house?
I believe the open house is for 1 hour. And the great thing about all of these events is they're drop-in, although I would recommend, if you can, to make it at the beginning of the hour so that you really get the full breadth of the information that we have to offer, and you get the benefit of hearing other people's questions as well. But some of them are set for just an hour, and some of them are for an hour and a half. I think the virtual open house on the 4th is for 1 hour from 5 to 6 p.m. And we have the events. I said there will be multiple, open houses, multiple events for the career coach. Usually one will be in the morning or mid-afternoon, and then one will be offered in the evening. So if there's a time that's being offered that doesn't work for your schedule, just look a little later in the calendar and see if there's a different time that works best for you.
Nice. So we do have quite a few people in Twitch watching us, and some people on Facebook watching us. If you want to join us and you have Minecraft 1.15.2, feel free to jump on in. We're at minecraft.ghc.edu, and we'd love to have you here helping to build this city. So you were talking about events, Marcy. I am pretty excited about next week's Smash event. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a fighting game, and fighting games sort of make up a lot of the core of what early competitive gaming was about. Things like Mortal Kombat or Samurai Showdown. Those are sort of the big ones that come to mind. Street Fighter is certainly one of them as well.
Super Smash is actually one game that we'll be playing as esports that I have actually watched before.
Okay.
I maybe played it a handful of times. That was many years ago, but there was a period of time when I was in undergrad at Western, I had several roommates. There were 6 of us living in one house, and there were many a night when Super Smash was what was going on in our living room. I usually didn't participate, but it was around a whole lot.
Okay, so you've got some familiarity with it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like Smash quite a bit. I'm no good at it, but I do like the game. In fact, my younger son and I did a couple of Smash events in town at the Tinderbox. We did Smash Harbor, which is that's actually how I met Jarbo. We had one of the top players in Washington State come to that event, and he wiped everybody out. He was really, really good. His Metroid main, Pyreza. And I think he's since moved to Germany, which is too bad because he was a pretty well loved member of the Smash community. Smash is one of those games that just has such a grassroots energy around it, and the community of people who are playing Smash, who are going to these events every month or every quarter, are just crazy passionate about it. Which that's something I can absolutely get behind.
Very cool. I think it's cool to learn about these events that have gone on in town before. As someone that's really not a part of the community, just to learn about it, that it already exists, and that there's already enthusiasm in our community about it's just cool to get exposure to and learn about.
Yeah, definitely.
Your
Well,
V-shaped roof is turning out pretty good.
yeah, I'm hoping so. I keep looking down and seeing a polar bear, which lines up with like recurring nightmares from my youth of a polar bear outside my house. So thanks so much for that, Aaron. I super appreciate it.
He's a nice polar bear.
That's what they want you to think.
I'm gonna take this moment and do another little fly around and check things out. Like somebody's building.
Is that the cathedral?
Oh,
No.
it's far too small to
It's a little
be
house.
Amherst
Yeah.
Cathedral.
Oh, I like
Looking
the
good, though.
cobblestone though.
Yeah, that's a nice
Nice.
rustic look.
Mm-hmm.
Got over here. Looks like a greenhouse. We'll find out. Could be. We'll leave them to their work. Ooh. Oh, so this is the aquarium. There's the dolphin.
The one dolphin.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the other one.
What? How'd you dolphin?
I have no idea.
Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So when you get done, Aaron, I think we have a command that can fill that. Looks like we have a cat statue over here.
Oh, very nice.
Excellent, excellent. And then what's coming in up over here? So those blocks of pure iron represent what I would say is flamboyant wealth. I mean, it's not diamond blocks, but it's pretty cool. Is this a cathedral? No, this is that brick. I was calling it an apartment building earlier.
Yeah.
This looks like maybe there's going to be a clock face up there.
How long do people build worlds? I mean, you said one person was building a world for 5 years. Is that common?
Somebody else want to take a stab at answering that?
Yeah, I mean it's insane what people have done with Minecraft since the beginning. I mean, in the beginning too, it was very basic. There were very few textures, and even then, the creativity that came out of it was insane. But I mean, you've got people that have created, they've recreated Middle Earth from Lord of the Rings
Wow.
to the complete world of Azeroth from World of Warcraft. It's all been done.
The complete world?
Yeah, and then these people will eventually, they recruit people to join them and help them keep building on and adding.
Wow. It's like doing a puzzle and painting a picture at the same time.
That is such a great analogy. All right, well, we're coming along. This is the wizard tower over here. This square, terraced brick and stone brick. Oh, I think he's not in voice chat anymore. Who's this we're dealing with? Yeah, this is DQ. Hey, hey, hey. All right, I gotta get back to work. Nose to the grindstone. I've got a roof to build. So also, I know I promised earlier, Marcy, I was going to talk about some of the equipment.
Right.
I love the fireworks. Some of the equipment that we've got coming in, and I think I'll give people a chance to look at the overhead map while I do that. So hopefully some of the chat moderators can paste a couple links in here. We are building an esports arena on main campus. For those who are familiar, it's going to be in the Manspeaker building in room 2312. What used to be a classroom is going to be renovated as soon as Grace Harbor College opens back up for people to go back to work. Renovated to be an esports arena. And by arena, I don't mean like our Spleef arena here or a Quidditch arena. It's something that's built for spectators, but mostly digital spectators. So it will have a computer that's actually this computer that I'm streaming on here is the computer that's going in that room. It has the software loaded on it now. It's clearly capable of handling streaming multiple video games. That will be the computer that is in that streaming room arena, and there's 12 workstations that are absolutely fantastic gaming systems. They are MSI Trident, I think A plus or A9 plus gaming machines. They are, yeah, there we go. Andrew Glass just posted a link in the Twitch chat for those that are there. Maybe we can get that same link over in the Facebook chat to moderators if you're available. That computer has a graphics card in it that is the NVIDIA RTX 2070 Super. That is one of the top of the line cards. Only the 2080 is better than that card is right now. It's capable of doing what's called ray tracing. Minecraft just published a big update about a month and a half ago for one of their versions that supports ray tracing, which is this incredibly difficult way of, I don't know, maybe Aaron or Steve, you can explain ray tracing in a way that's better than me. If you can, feel free to jump in and explain it. But it's handling light and reflections. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I couldn't explain it very. It's a little over my head.
Yeah, well, that is the cutting edge of graphics card technology right now. And ray tracing is often abbreviated RTX, which is what the powerful graphics card is in these computers. They're RTX 2070Ss. Hey, the Canadian 27, if you're listening on stream, thanks for joining the server. Goodness, excuse me. They are magnificent machines. And the monitors that we're using are 27-inch MSI 165 hertz, which means they do 165 frames to the screen, capable of doing 165 frames per second. You might see games that have an FPS counter, a frames per second counter, but they're typically running at 60 hertz. And so they're not actually putting that many frames out on the screen. The graphics card is producing that many frames, but it's not pushing it out to the screen. And for a lot of these game engines, that frames per second that's being delivered, that matters. I'm 42. I'm old. I have slow reflexes. I'm old for gamers. Still, I still think of myself as not too terribly. Okay, I'll leave the age discrimination discussion for later. I definitely notice a difference between a 60 hertz monitor and a 144 hertz monitor. And I look forward to seeing all of these things, the 165 hertz 27-inch screens hooked up to these powerful cards. So if you're a college student or a high school student and you want to play on top of the line hardware, oh my gosh, you got to come check out our arena. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be these powerful machines. We've got gaming chairs in a couple of different sizes. We have accessible desks. I think we're putting in LED lighting in the ceiling. There's going to be a spectator area with between 6 and 8 chairs and a projector. So if you're there, you can watch the match there. We've got a section for our 2 Nintendo Switches with multiple displays, actually. We've got the display that's there for the fast response rate for the actual esports players. And then we've got large 65-inch screens on the wall for spectators to watch that, or to watch it on the projector, or to watch at home on Twitch and on Facebook Live, because we will be streaming our events. And honestly, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see this. We got lockers. If you're one of the esports students in the program, on one of our 4 titles on our teams, you will have a locker in the esports arena. If you need to drop something off, or if you're coming in for practice, you drop off your phone, you drop off your wallet, so you don't have anything in your pockets distracting you to sit down and really invest in the game. Or if you store your controller there, let's say you have a very specific controller that works well for you, you can stash it in your locker. I cannot be more excited about a room on campus than I am about this one. Oh, thanks. It looks like one of our moderators posted the floor plan over on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, you can get an idea of the floor plan that we're talking about. And we've got the links there on Facebook as well as on Twitch now. So thank you, mods. You're doing a great job. Much appreciated. So I'm all done talking about the arena, but I guess in summary, I am so excited. All right, now I better
excited too.
Get my butt back in gear and finish building.
And so I would say if someone's interested in getting started in the GHC Esports program, our Thursday night gaming events, these are, fun events for the community to get involved in. You don't have to be a GHC student. You don't have to be, someone who's even thinking about going to GHC. Maybe you're in junior high and you just want to come and game with us on Thursdays nights. Please do that. But if you are interested in, either maybe you're a current GHC student or you're thinking about getting started and you really want to check out the esports program, go to ghc.edu/esports. And there's, I think it's just request info link on that page. You can submit a form with your contact info and someone will get a hold of you, tell you a little bit more about the program, and we'll help you with the process for getting started at the college.
Probably not a bad idea to also mention, besides that website, ghc.edu/esports, there's also our Discord. I look forward to saying it more because I really, really want to connect with people who are gamers here in our community. It's ghc.edu/discord. And then we're also available on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at GHC Esports. And my polar bear is just loving my house.
He's still down there, yeah.
Would you prefer some cats?
That's a tough call. I mean, I like cats, but I also like having my own sort of yard polar bear. Makes me happy.
Check our boxes and make sure they're all full. I was busy building my aquarium. I put stairs on the aquarium or to go down, and there's a horse that keeps going down the stairs.
Oh, that's too much. Not very symmetrical so far. I need to shave a little off this side. What do you think, Marcy?
Mm-hmm. What would you call, like, how would you refer to that? Like one unit of wood? Like one square, one block?
Well, these ones are slabs.
Slabs.
Yeah. So it's or a half slab, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Yard Yarm can correct me. Yeah, I think that's just sticking out a little too much. That support.
TQ said one block is a cubic yard. Is that what
Meter, he says.
meter? Sorry, I missed that.
Someone's
Right.
making a courthouse.
Okay, I like that better.
Ralph, you said there's a command for filling up the aquarium more?
Yeah, so I think it's //fill. So if I were to sit here.
Yeah, can we get an up close look at this dolphin?
Yes, we can. There we go.
Oh, how cute!
It needs friends.
It has little bubbles going behind it. I still feel kind of concerned about the dolphin that we lost.
Where did it go?
Where could we have lost it?
Well, these
Back to
stuff
space.
that's just hanging around. It might, I don't know, maybe they got into it.
I like to think that they're friends.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, we have a nice well there.
Beautiful.
Coming together over here. This looks pretty
mausoleum.
big, yeah.
Wow. They got cacti over here.
They do. I gotta be
That's
careful.
Nice.
Oh, is this a water tower? I think it's a water tower.
Oh. We haven't slept in a long time.
I have been intentionally making it day.
Oh, been skipping it.
Oh, I see how my other dolphin might have gotten out. This one's currently jumping out. Oh no, he jumped out and now he's like drowning, or what's the opposite of drowning?
I feel so distressed about that.
It's really hard to watch. If I like break the glass and let him in, all my water's gonna pour out.
This is just.
Steve, do you see him?
Oh, that's very sad.
Oh, I'm kind of glad I'm not watching.
We gotta check it out.
No,
So,
my heart can't take it right now.
so what happened? What happened to the dolphin?
The dolphin dumped out the
Yeah.
aquarium.
I had to
Oh.
put another layer of glass around because
He's
dumping
dying.
Oh, Steve's gonna give him some water.
Just splash him or something. I really didn't expect to feel this distressed about it, but I'm pretty upset.
So I was filling in a hole earlier, and there was a bunny down in the cave, and I just could not seal that bunny up. I mean, these things matter.
Yeah.
We can get you in, buddy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you, Ralph.
I'll be all right.
Don't let her fool you. That happens a lot
Phew.
in games. I end up dead quite often.
All right, the dolphin's been saved.
Oh my gosh, that's some good teamwork.
Phew. Okay,
Yeah.
back to my roof. Crisis averted.
Ugh.
Man, I feel like there was some other stuff I wanted to chat about, but kind of tripping out over my roof here.
Yeah, it's pretty mesmerizing. Pretty
A lot like
mesmerizing.
this game is so like addicting because you're just like, okay, well, we always say one more block because you're just like,
Right?
finish
Just
bed,
one more block.
and then I'm gonna go to bed because
Yeah.
I have a problem with like grass touching anything I'm building, so I end up just like digging out huge areas, and then it's like 3 hours later.
Right?
You've excavated like a whole mountainside or something?
Yeah, basically.
So I have this large open space inside my little glass domed tower. Also, hello, Solaire. That's what that skin's supposed to be. But I don't know what to do with it. It's just kind of an open space. It could be something.
Maybe we should. So I'm torn between having a fully finished, a couple of fully finished buildings, versus saying no, let's just get the outside of the building done. We gotta bring a city up from the ground, and we're at an hour and a half into it, and it's coming together. But
We can always allocate space another time.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, this is my first time, being involved in Minecraft, and you said that this world is 3 times as large as the planet Earth, and I am just left feeling like we haven't even made a scratch, and that I need to devote 5 years of my life to completing this project.
You do. Just tell your boss to clear your schedule. You've got some Minecraft to catch up on.
Right.
Okay, question. With the arena, I see the water elevators leading up. How are we supposed to get back down?
When I win at Spleef by digging out the ground underneath you, you'll go to the ground. And yes, that is a threat.
I don't even know what spleef is, but I feel disrespected.
Yeah, you have been. That was me disrespecting you.
Oh, how rude! I'll have to tell my coach that I joined Grays Harbor Minecraft.
Oh, shush you!
Don't test me. I'll fight you at Overwatch, and I'll probably still lose.
Oh, unlikely. I have spent maybe half an hour in Overwatch.
Okay, jumping. I survived. Okay, that's success. We'll take
Nice. We take those.
Ooh, Snow Feather. What was an act of treason? Did I miss something? I told you there was a tyrant.
What?
Snowy's great. I met Snowy on the minor league esports. It's a recreational group for Rocket League, like a rec club. And I believe her first words to me were "fight me." And I said, "Okay, well, this sounds like fun." And I think we've been friends ever since.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So Snowy will start something. If you turn away for a second, she'll start something.
Like
Your
any
roof
good
looks
friend
great,
should.
Ralph.
Thank you. How are we going to fill this area in? I think we should do like glass, maybe a couple of supports, like brick supports.
I want to fly over and see it. But also, when you have a minute, Ralph, you should. There's a like a little sand village with villagers over here to show Marcy what the villagers are like.
Oh yeah. Do that. So that is one of the things that's cool about Minecraft is there are a bunch of like pre-generated structures. So there's this world, right? But it's also occupied by villagers, not just the animals, but there are small villages. There's also ruins as well. But in this case, this is a village that is here, and that sound that you're hearing, that is the sound the villagers make, and they are like species of humanoid. So here's one now. I'm not sure what he's doing.
He's levitating.
Yeah. So they farm things. They also really trade with emeralds. So there are people who create pretty complex systems based around trading with villagers. Here's one now. Where are we going? Going up here? I gotta turn off my cinematic mode. So, all right. I guess we're just walking around in your house. Can I get past you? Thanks, friend. So yeah, I mean, villagers have different roles. There's like a blacksmith villager and
That little sheep?
sheep. Did I miss the sheep? There's a chicken.
Oh, it was a chicken.
There's some more villagers over there just kind of walking around. Villagers also build iron golems. This is one now.
Oh.
To protect them. And this thing will walk around the village, and those long arms will thrash the zombies or whatever it is that comes to attack the villagers. And yeah, players can build these too. So you get Minecraft players who have pretty advanced bunkers that they've set up, and they will have iron golems walking around protecting them. That generally happens once you've got a pretty sophisticated setup, though.
Wow.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if anyone ever really answered like how long do people generally spend working on one world? Ralph, you said you started playing in 2010. Like, are you still working on the same world?
I'm not. So the server that I ran, I guess originally in that first, 10 years ago, I think lasted for maybe 3 or 4 months before we reset the world and started over again. And if I remember right, a lot of that had to do with me trying to build a Lord of the Rings Eye of Sauron. And I got all the way to the top, and I created a glass thing, and I filled it with lava. And I say I filled it with lava, but really I died hundreds of times trying to get the lava up there safely and fill it. And it was treacherous. Hey, it looks like I see Spencer there joining us on Facebook. Hey, Spencer, how you doing? Welcome to GHC Esports on Twitch and Facebook Live. Yeah, but I mean, it was so much fun. But after 3 months of looking at it, it's like, man, this is an ugly thing that I built. Let's start over again. Let's do a fresh one, and let's go with a medieval theme, or let's go with a modern kind of classical look with lots of glass and smooth stone. And one of the things that we've been talking about, the people on this server that I've been playing with for 10 years is, okay, our 10-year anniversary is coming up. Can we do some sort of a celebration? Can we recover a bunch of these old backups of these old servers and bring them up so we can do like a little museum and do a little tour and walk through and look at some of the stuff we've made over the years? And
That's so cool.
yeah, I think that we're going to get there. It's like I said, it's just a great group of people. The community that you find around Minecraft is really great people, great experiences.
That's cool. I like these pillars, like the columns that you're putting in.
Yeah, I think I'm going to surround the rest with glass. I think that's the way I'm going to have to do it.
I'll make for some nice natural light too.
Shy of bricks. So for people that are watching from Twitch and Facebook, you are still welcome to join us. We're at 7:36, so we're coming up towards the end of our night. I think it's just about time to shift towards Spleef, actually. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to finish my building. Let's take a last tour and then holla at some people about ready to play some Spleef Royale. So do a little flyover here. Oops, not screenshot. Oh, look, we've got some chimney smoke. That has a nice touch.
Love it.
So somebody repurposed spider webs, which are a thing that you can craft in the game to sort of make the smoke.
That's beautiful.
Got our water tower over here that a huge bird has been working on.
Wow.
Hop in there and give it some water. Eventually, maybe. Can I get in? Oh my god.
Does that just mean it's really thick or something?
Yeah.
Here, I did it with my diamond shovel.
You got me in? All right. So is there... Oh, that's a cloud coming through. There we go. All right. There's water in the water tower. Let's have another look around.
Did Hammer ever build the cathedral?
Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I see. I came down off the
I
mountain.
think he's building it near the Spleef Arena.
Is that what this brick building is with the rounded roof?
I believe so.
Yeah. So you can also have stained glass, and I have to tell you, some of the things I've seen that man build are breathtaking. So yeah, there we go,
it's
stained glass.
beautiful.
Take a little walk inside.
Yeah.
Someone was starting to build a giant sheep.
Oh dear. No thanks, creeper. All right. How do we get these horses out of here? In a
Think of a way.
non-killing way.
I cannot think of a way. Oh! I take it back. If you can tame
leads.
them, get a lead and lead them away. We need to build a stable.
Is there a way down?
These
Somebody said there was.
horses just-
I think if you fly, actually, they go with you.
All right, come here, ponies.
Oh, you scraped one off. On the
Oh no!
picture.
Okay. Oh, sorry, horse.
He's okay. He's actually a spectator now.
I mean,
Will
we
he stay
totally
up
should. We should stock the stadium with horses, just so that somebody's watching us play Spleef.
Yeah. Will he stay up there?
How do I set this horse down gentle? Yeah, I've already hooked this horse up onto the leads. I think I'll try to land in the water. I mean, no horse left behind, right?
That's right.
Now loosen my leash. There we go.
Yeah, he's comfortable. His chicken friend's coming. To get a little drink too.
All right. So, okay, we've about 20 minutes left. Can we do some Spleef? EPA. a quick trip here. We'll get people to TPA to me. Okay, so nice. Try it 3 times says he just needs to get some cheap seats going. I think that's what that stuff over there was, the cheap seats that he was building way way over there, which cracks me up.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's awesome. I'm gonna go check him out.
Yeah.
Did the chat just said someone burnt to death? In game, someone died by burning to death? That's sad.
That is sad.
Mm-hmm.
Died right around the arena. That was all their stuff.
How did that happen?
So who was it that burned to death? It was Andrew. Evio Stelem.
Did Snowy Feather put those horses in the arena?
Yeah. Saved from Spleefageddon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Snowy. Okay, we all know the rules of Spleef, right?
I don't know the rules of Spleef.
So this right here is a layer of snow block, which is one of the easiest layers to dig up. This shovel that I'm holding is a diamond shovel. It's one of the most efficient shovels to dig stuff up with. And underneath that snow is nothing. So the goal is to use your shovel to dig the ground out from someone else without the ground getting dug out from under you. It's a battle royale.
Okay, spleef time.
Anything goes, but you can only use your shovel or snowballs. That's it. Anybody else want over here to play some spleef?
These guys can really jump around.
Mm-hmm. TPA to me if you want a lift into the arena.
What is TPA?
Teleport ask.
Mm.
So it's a way for people to join each other. Game mode survival. Oh yeah. Anybody else in creative need to be in survival? And Card Kid, of course, is Tony. He's been helping out with the esports program. You know, I'm actually happy to share a little bit more about that. He's been taking over some of our social media stuff. So doing some updates and really just making sure that we're representing what the community has in mind. I see we got some spectators and some snowballs are flying. So I will talk. Alexa Blake has got a ticket for a seat. Excellent. Come on in, Alexa. We need you up at the spectator stands. Okay, I'ma count down places, everyone. And then I think for this first game, I think I'm just gonna spectate, give you an idea of what it looks like. So 3, 2, 1, go. So there, those two are going at it right over there.
I died already.
We got multiple small battles. We got some snowballs coming out. Got some pretty fierce competition. Oh, there we go. Somebody's down. Right there. That's looking pretty fierce. Oh, didn't make it. So we're down to just 4. Down to 3. Oh no, we've got a 4th.
I'm happy. 5th place. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, down to 3. Who's it gonna be? See, the smart player is the one that's staying away. Oh no! Oh!
They fell down a hole.
So I gotta see who this is that's left. So we have Huge Bird and the card kid. Huge Bird is a winner.
Nice.
Alright, so now I can... It looks like somebody's cheating and coming back in. Yeah, TQ is coming back in. Nice. No cheatins. You were out. You were out.
No. I was never out. Thank you. I was never
Right.
out. No one ever got me down underneath the snow.
Really?
Yes, I'm not lying. I would not lie about this.
All
I
right,
take things
all right.
rather seriously.
All right, fair enough. So, while I was accusing you of cheating, did I miss it?
Guess what?
Who the winner is? Are we still
No,
down
it
to?
would have been a 1v1 versus me and Huge Bird at the very
Gotcha.
end.
And okay,
I mean, it doesn't matter now since
gotcha.
it's already called. I just didn't want to be known as a cheater.
Fair enough. Spleef, you respect right there. You've got your Spleef honor. I won't take that from you. Rollback radius 100 time 2 minutes.
Someone's over here still building on the nosebleed seats.
Oh, that's too bad. Snowballs aren't doing rollback. Huh. Thanks. Whoever hit me with an arrow. All right. Let's refill the arena. I thought I had a command to do it, but I guess not. There's my sticky keys. Okay. I think and
Out here repping PC for some spleef today. Did not expect that. Especially considering I didn't know what spleef was until
right.
5 minutes ago.
And I think I have a way that that we can fill this in faster next time.
Murder. Murder.
What was that?
I'm not sure. I think somebody's trying to use commands. That warp leaf should be able to warp leaf. We'll see if that command works. Okay, ready? And then, I'm not that great at spleef, but also we need a spectator mode, so I think I'm going to be our spectator here. 3, 2, 1, go. Did somebody just fall? Oh no, they're.
That's great. They made themselves a little island.
That's pretty smart.
Did he fall off though?
I think we lost somebody. Yeah.
I died already. I'm
Oh.
really bad at this.
The slowness of Minecraft, just watching somebody as the ground goes beneath them, and you're like, are they gonna make it or no, they're going down, and then they fall. It's pretty good. Who's that person? They got the right idea.
Run back.
Canadian. Canadians got the right idea. Card Kid, so Tony's making a run for it. Who is that? That's Vision X and Huge Bird. Okay. Are they teamed? I'm not sure that well, I guess all's fair in Spleef.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Huge Bird is trying to make an island for himself. Card Kid's coming over. Canadians staying away from the action. That's pretty smart. Vision X is trying the snowball route. With a good shot and with knockback on snowballs, you can knock somebody over the edge. But somebody was saying that the snowballs don't seem to have knockback. So, yeah, I mean, they're not doing knockback?
No.
Gotcha. So it's just another one of the many server settings you can configure. Nice parkour from the Canadian 27 there, jumping over all those different blocks.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the Canadian 27's trying to stay away from the general fight.
Which is a really smart strategy.
It's a great strategy in Spleef, one I've never been able to replicate, so I die.
Right.
It looks as if the Canadian should be having an opportunity here to bunker himself off, but it doesn't seem like he's taking it.
Tony and Vision X were sparring for a second. Card Kid's looking to start something. Hang on there, Tony. You got this one.
Canadian under assault by Card Kid. Snowballs flying.
You missed your calling as a Spleef caster.
Seems to be catching up. Looks like they're about to get into melee, but Card Kid keeps running.
Wow, these four are really holding. Oh, double kill. Vision X and Vision X and Huge Bird. So it's down to Card Kid and the Canadian. Do they need shovels?
It's brutal to watch.
That was the issue.
The Canadian bunkering himself off, creating a barrier.
They didn't have shovels.
No, they didn't have shovels. You know, a proper Spleef arena, you've got a shovel dispenser ready to go, but we're roughing it here.
Playing it safe, playing defensively against Card Kid,
honestly,
blocking off his avenue.
They
of
lasted
attack.
that long without shovels. They're probably
That's
the best
impressive.
players.
I think so. Card Kid's got an angle, though, over on the left. It looks like working his way along. Now he's going to have to go all the way around to catch up. Oh, Canadian.
and they switch places. The Canadian falling to Card Kid's trick.
Oh, there it is.
Woo! And Card Kid
Nicely
takes
played.
round 2 of the Grace Harbor Community Esports Thursday Night Games Spleef Tournament.
You are a fantastic Spleef caster. We have time for one more round. RSC, can you reset the map? I'll hand out shovels when you do. So anybody who is watching on Twitch, I would love it if we could get some clips. I mean, there were some clippable moments there from the Twitch stream. So if you don't mind making some clips from some of those highlights, I would love to see that. I'll be checking the Twitch tomorrow morning. And I want to see some good clips. Message Heresy Hammer, can you reset the arena one more time? So I think he's got the command. Heresy Hammer is that really good builder friend of mine, and I think he's got the command that can just lay a blanket of snow blocks down over everything to set it up for one last game. And then we're going to be done for the night. We've reached our 8 o'clock moment. We didn't get a whole city, but looking around, you can see that we made some pretty good progress. Clearly, my house is the best one. Everybody else did.
funny.
You're always there to thwart me when I try to start something. Is Heresy still here? Yeah, he is. I don't know if he's picking up. He might be away from his keyboard, so see if I can help out with a little bit of a map reset. There we go.
Nice.
Almost done. I'm looking forward to this casting.
Actually, Ralph, I wouldn't mind just spectating round 3 if you want to put me in spectator.
I don't think I can spectate
Yeah.
you. Because it's, I mean, I'm just catching, I'm doing a catch from my game.
Yeah, it's a game mode, and I don't have access to the command now that I'm looking at it.
Gotcha. Throw some shovels down. So
It's just rain and shovels.
if you, yeah, it is. If you want to spectate and do casting, you know, I'm happy to be the camera operator for the stream, and we get your excellent casting. I think we're good to go.
Oh yeah, I can just watch the screen share in Discord. Here, I had to bust a hole open to get out of there, but it's over in the corner.
Do you need flight mode?
Yes.
You are, what's your in-game name again? Yard
It is
Yarm.
Yard Yarm.
Okay, you should be able to fly now. Anybody else for final game of Spleef?
More fireworks.
Alrighty, Facebook gaming and Twitch viewers, we are here with Grays Harbor Community College Esports Community Game Night on Thursday, April 30th, 2020, for round 3 of the first Spleef tournament. We've had a pretty intense first 2 rounds, with contenders going at it and giving it their all. We're here in the final round. This is for all the money, everybody. Ralph giving us the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it begins. We have in the arena today what looks like 7 contenders. Vision EX and a huge bird going at it with Card Kid with the flank. Card Kid securing the first kill. It seems as if
This is a much more measured game.
Max has built himself a little bit of a corner island, deterring Card Kid. Seems like Card Kid has set his sight on Evios. XD trying to mimic the strategy of the island in the corner, but he may be too late. Card Kid eliminated, playing right into the island trick. Playing a very close, concentrated game. Max Malia building himself a tiny 1-block island. That is a dangerous strategy.
Hey, I didn't die first this time.
Good job.
XD, Evio, and Max holding out, it seems like. Be a very close, condensed game. And the admins begin some tomfoolery. Maximilia forced to play on the defense and secures the kill.
Wow.
Leaving only 2 contenders in the Spleef arena. Now they have to go on the attack to stand any chance of ever ending this match. The admins abusing their powers to attack Maximilia.
Absolutely.
Max making use of his Elytra. to pursue XD, who seems to be playing quite defensively, running away. Turns out we were wrong, going on the attack. Maximilian not seeing it coming. A distraction as Heresy Hammer starts shooting fireworks off. No, not Heresy Hammer.
I think it's Sodemo.
Sodemo firing off fireworks. Very fast-paced game. Maximilian going into creative mode.
Oh, this whole thing is just a wash at this point.
And it looks like XDDQ has won the third round of Grace Harbor Community College Esports Spleef Tournament. An outstanding victory in a long, very well thought out game, obviously.
I would use the term ridiculous, but yes, what long about that is good too.
The perfect way to describe it. I'm your Spleef host, Peninsula College Esports' very own Yard Yarm, and this has been an utter dumpster fire. In the best kind of way.
That is very well said. Thank you for your outstanding casting. When we launch our varsity Spleef team, I'm gonna want you to be doing the casting for us.
You're gonna have to fight PC to get them shoutcasting rights.
Heck yeah. I'm down.
I'm a free agent at this point.
Sweet. So that with the sound of the Minecraft fireworks in the background here, that concludes our community gaming night tonight, which was Minecraft. Next Thursday, we want you all back to join us for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We are having an 8-way 1v1 competition. It's going to be bracket. It's going to be cast by Jarbo from Centralia, and I'm really, really looking forward to having him as a guest next Thursday. We've got more events coming up as well, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the schedule up so that y'all get a chance to see what I'm talking about. Coming up next on the 7th is Super Smash Brothers. After that, we've got Quiplash and Alexa and Richard Arquette and, hopefully some of the other people too. I want to have you joining us for Quiplash. Jackbox has a bunch of great games, and Quiplash is probably one of the funniest. It's also one of the easiest to play at home on your smartphone or on your laptop while you're watching the stream. I hope we get a lot of people to turn out for that one. Then we've got an Overwatch event on the 21st, followed by Mario Kart. I know it says Mario Kart 7 there. That is a typo. It's Mario Kart 8 on the 28th of May. As always, we are available on social media. So like and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We are there at GHC Esports. Join us here on Discord at ghc.edu/Discord. And other than that, I have had a really great time. Thank you so much to my hosts for joining me here. Marcy Ahlstrom from Admissions and Records, of course, is my faithful co-host for all of this. And then Steve and Aaron, I didn't even get a chance to talk to you about Starcade, so I'll give you a chance right now. You're launching Starcade out at Seabrook. How can people get involved?
We're opening Retro's 80s and 90s arcade out in Seabrook. Everything's kind of on hold right now, unfortunately, with construction being stopped. But you can follow us on Instagram at it's the Starcade on Instagram, and then on Facebook we also have updates on there. Everything, like I said, is kind of on hold, so just keep holding your breath with us as we get things started, and we'll let everyone know when we move forward.
And that's a retro arcade out at Seabrook.
Yes, out in Seabrook, right across the street.
I cannot wait.
We're going to have all the classics. If you guys have games that you're interested in seeing, then yeah, get on.
Miss Pac-Man. I don't know what kind of strings I have to pull, but I want to see Miss Pac-Man. That's probably the important one for me. Well, I won't keep you too much longer. Thank you so much for giving me your time today to do this Minecraft event. I was so thankful when you said yes. You'd be happy to help host. And not to put you too much on the spot, but if there's a retro game night that you want to host here on GHC Esports in the next couple weeks, maybe after May, if we can play some classic games online. Oh man,
that'd be awesome. Steve wanted me to show you guys our logo. Hopefully it's like showing up in the computer.
Cool.
So
yes.
Arcade, all 8-bitty. We're gonna hopefully set up like a website where we can start selling those until we get open, start getting hype up. So yeah, we're pretty excited, and yeah, we'd love to do a retro gaming night. That'd be really cool.
So you're gonna have to put me down for one of those stickers that needs to be on the back of my car.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, awesome. I also want to say thank you to a couple of other people, specifically Jen, Carrie, Richard, and Andrew. Those are the people at Grays Harbor College that have really been champions for the esports program for the college getting involved in gaming and saying, yes, we want to connect with gamers. We want to bring gamers in. We know that the academic side of it will come, but we believe in the people first and foremost. And it's just been an incredible response from the college talking about gaming in general. And then, I would love to start a new tradition here on Thursday Night Gaming of calling out my favorite chat person who's following us. Somebody picking somebody out on Facebook Live or on Twitch who's interacting with us by chat. And I got to say, hands down, my number one favorite for this week is Alexa Blake. Alexis is a student at GHC. She's also a work study. I know her from the IT department. She would come around the 800 building, and I think it was her that was checking our fire extinguishers. Making sure that they're good and they're stable and ready to go. And so, just Alexa, thank you so much for being a happy chat commentator there on Facebook, and hope to get you here on the stream. For anybody else that wants to join, we've got plenty of opportunities. If you're good with graphics, or if you're good with Streamlabs, OBS, or making any of that stuff, helping us put together this program, we want to see you get involved. Head over to ghc.edu/discord. And, I think that's going to do it for us for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. It's great seeing you, and we'll see you next week for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Have a good night.